Mood boards are important for brand design, and I will tell you why after this intro. Hey guys, welcome back to Graphics Pyramid, #1 design channel on YouTube. Maybe not quite yet, but it is about to be as long as you subscribe. In today's video, we will be talking about mood boards, what it should contain, how to create it, and why on earth it is so important. Let's begin. Before you can design a mood board, you need to know what it means. Well, according to Google, mood boards is an arrangement of images, materials, pieces of text, etc. intended to evoke or project a particular style or concept. I like my own definition better because I'm a designer and obviously I need to have my own unique style, you understand? To me, mood boards is just a visual representation of how I want the brand to look like. Simple as that. Are mood boards important? Considering this is a vital stage of the design process and it is created before you design, it is very important. Mood boards give you clarity on what a client wants. Dealing this will make your work easier and hopefully less revision or no revisions at all. What should the mood board contain? Ideally, it should contain these 5 things: photography, typography, color palette, packaging design, patterns. So let's create a mood board. Come on, I know you guys don't want to hear me talk all day, so let's just create a mood board. Step 1, you will need a Pinterest board for this. That's if the client do not provide you with the Pinterest board. Usually, my clients provide me with the Pinterest board because obviously I don't like stress. I'm a lazy designer and I prefer it when the client provide all the necessary information so that my job will just be to design. But in case if the client do not provide you with the Pinterest board, just like this project we are about to do now, Pinterest offers you lots of free images you could use for this aspect of design. So let's go over to Pinterest and create a Pinterest board. Well, I'm not going to create it from scratch because it will make the video long. So here is a Pinterest board I've created for this tutorial video. It's about a beverage company and we are going to create a mood board for it. Let's head over to Illustrator now and design something. So once you are in Illustrator, I would like to create a new document here. Go to Art and Illustration. Make sure you change dimensions to pixels. From changing dimension to pixel, you change the width to 300, or you could just copy my settings here. Basically, it's going to be a square artboard. The number of artboards should be 9. I'm going to show you why in just a second. So once you've created your new file, this is how your Illustrator is going to look. You have 9 good-looking artboards already arranged. Illustrator will arrange it for you the perfect way. Like you just don't need to stress yourself anyway. So it's now time to import our images. I created a new folder in my desktop, anyway, known as mood boards and creative direction. I'm just going to copy the images we downloaded, every single one of them, and copy it to Illustrator. 10 images. Okay, let's just move it away a bit. So now time to pick the number of images I'm going to use. I think I'm just going to use 8 images because the center board is usually reserved for the color palette. So I'm going to delete some images like this. I'm not going to use this. Sometimes you will have to download the images and realize, okay, like, yeah, you won't need it. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to place the image, how to place 2 images into the artboard. So guys, if you are familiar with Photoshop, you will know that Photoshop, you will have to draw the shape first. Where's the shape? You have to draw the shape first, then the image should be on top before you can create a clipping marks. But in Illustrator, it's vice versa. You have to draw the shape on top of the image, then you click the both of them, shift, and create a clipping marks. This is how you do it in Illustrator. So I'm just going to use the clipping marks now to delete this. I'm just going to use it to fill in the board here. Starting with this image actually, yes. I'm going to drag it down to the artboard I want it to be in. Then use the rectangle like this. Then click both images and click on create clipping marks, and that's all. All you have to do now is just repeat the same step for the next 8 artboards. guys, so now I have my mood board ready, and the only thing left is to get the color palette. Guys, so now it's time to pick the color palette from the mood board. That's how I pick my color palette. All I have to do is use the eyedropper to click on some images, some colors from the mood board, and I will have my fantastic color palette like I'm doing now. In case if you guys want a full tutorial on how to pick the right colors for your color palette, I did make a video and I'll leave the link in the description for you to check out if you guys are interested. Probably have 3 views or something. But anyway, this is how our mood board looks. Looks fantastic, to be honest. If you send this to a client, chances are the client is going to accept this, and you guys won't suffer when it comes to revision. You won't have to make any revisions in the future, because obviously the client had to agree to it before you can start designing. Anyway, I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you did enjoy it, please drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.